Hello, good people. Well, it's a beautiful day that the Lord has made, that we may rejoice and be glad in it. And, well, I haven't worn this dress since the day I launched my book. And I think it's about time I remove it from the wardrobe and wear it again. Because the Lord was reminding me of Isaiah 61, that I will make you the display of my splendor. And I want to encourage somebody who might be going through situation and circumstances, that the Lord is in the business of rebuilding you, that your light will not come from east or west. Isaiah 60 actually says that the sun will never set again, and your moon will never will wane no more. The Lord will be your everlasting light, and your days of sorrow will end. Then the people will be righteous, and they will possess the land forever. They are the shoot I have planted, the work of my hands, for the display of my splendor. For the least of you will become thousand, the smallest a mighty nation. I am the Lord, and it is time I do this swiftly. So I want to encourage somebody that it is not over, because the Lord is still in the business of taking your ashes and making them into a crown. So I want to encourage somebody today from my book, picking up the pieces that you can just show up. My story has been an encouragement to my own life. When I look at the things that God has done, when I look at even the things that He's doing now and that He's yet to do, I can assure you that there is a God in heaven who is in the business of displaying His splendor among His people and for His people and through His people. So, page 44, day 13, it says, show up. Just show up. I had become anthropophobic. I simply did not want to be with many people. I felt like all eyes were on me. Every little thing I did with a lot of caution. Whenever I spoke, whenever people responded with an awkward silence, trying to check if everything was okay, trying to check if everything was meant to be in the sentence. After all, they thought I had lost it. They gave me a look that people give you when they don't believe in you anymore, but have to accommodate you anyway. My sorrow was so much beyond what I could place my hands on, beyond what I could place my feet or even my face on. It took stunts of courage to get into the shower, to dress up, and even step out. One of these occasions, I just made a prayer to God. Since it looks like I'm all alone, please be my friend. There wasn't much choice anyway. God is all I had. My business had gone down the drain. Jobs were hard to come by. All seemed lost. I was between a hard rock and a hard place. The only thing that kept me going was my little faith, just a little faith, smaller than the mustard seed. I could hear my daddy saying, "Fear not, little flock. It is my Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." So, my friend, when life is dotted with obstacles, when doubt flies from all directions, when you have nothing to lean on, when you can't face the world, when no one believes you or even believes in you, when you have nothing to call home about, when everything has just turned against you, just show up. Just show up to work. Just show up to church. Just show up to school. Just show up to the party. Just show up. Show up until the instructions are different. And for my case, I kept showing up in different places, doing different kind of things, and trusting that one day God will change my story. And of course, I had to do a few things in the foundation that God was giving me. I had to listen to the instructions that God was giving me. When He said I move, I just moved. When He said I stand, I just stood. When He said I do this, I just did this. So today, I want to encourage you that the Lord is still in the business of putting splendor, of giving you glory, and of revealing his potential inside of you, and he's revealing his power inside of you. So go forth in power, go forth in majesty, go forth in the power that is at work within you, because it's not about you, it's not about me, but it's about the God in heaven who is working day and night to make things fall in place. So as you pick up your pieces, as you pick up the fragments of your life, just know that God is in the business of putting you together and making you a display of his splendor. And his word says that these are the shoots I have planted. They are the shoots I have planted, the work of my hands for the display of my splendor. So I want to tell you this morning that you are the display of splendor, that you are the workmanship of God, approved of God, to do the mighty and great things, to do everlasting things, to do amazing things. And I know because the Lord is on the throne. I know because the Lord hears our prayer. I know because the Lord loves us so much that he gave us his beloved Son, that whoever calls upon him will be saved. Therefore now, go forth in power. Therefore now, go forth, embrace your anointing, embrace your potential, embrace the work of God in your life, and go forth and show yourself, display yourself to the world. The world is waiting for the sons of men to be manifested, and it is your time to pick up your pieces. It is your time to put them together, and it is time to find peace in the pieces, because the Lord is on the throne, and he'll give you peace that surpasses human understanding, that you may become the real display of his splendor. God bless you, and God keep you today. You are awesome. You are magnificent.